On an ordinary October morning in 2025, news broke across Korean and international media. BTS's Jimin and Jungkook had officially been named among Asia's most influential stars. The announcement came from a widely respected regional entertainment index that compiles influence rankings based on digital power, cultural impact, brand value, and artistic presence. For millions of ARMYs, the news wasn't just a headline, it was validation. It was proof that even during BTS's longest group hiatus, their members had not only endured but flourished. And the fact that two of the youngest BTS members, Jimin and Jungkook, were recognized side by side felt like fate. Fans flooded social media with posts, GIFs, edits, and emotional messages. Jimin and Jungkook aren't just idols, they're living legends. Every time I think they've reached the top, they go higher. This isn't just about influence, it's about hope for BTS's comeback. Within hours, hashtags like #JIN Most Influential and #Jungkook Most Influential trended worldwide, dominating the conversation from Seoul to Sao Paulo. But why did this particular recognition hit so hard? To understand, we need to rewind into their individual journeys, the obstacles they've faced, and the unique ways both Jimin and Jungkook have reshaped not only K-pop, but global pop culture itself. In October 2025, Jimin wasn't just a singer. He was a storyteller, a muse, and a symbol of reinvention. Fresh off his stunning shirtless appearance at Dior's Spring-Summer 2026 Paris Fashion Week show, Jimin had once again proven his ability to set trends on the global stage. Fashion critics hailed his presence as the redefining moment of male celebrity style in 2025. His daring look, equal parts vulnerability and confidence, didn't just make headlines, it sparked think pieces about masculinity, art, and Korean representation in luxury fashion. But Jimin's influence runs deeper than fabric and lights. Over the past year, his Weverse broadcasts have become emotional lifelines for fans. In these intimate sessions, he has discussed everything from the pressures of fame to the meaning of BTS's music in his own life. Fans describe his honesty as like talking to a best friend who happens to be one of the most famous people in the world. This combination of artistry and authenticity is why he made the list. Jimin doesn't just wear luxury, he transforms it. He doesn't just sing, he connects. He doesn't just exist in the limelight, he creates it. If Jimin is the visionary, Jungkook is the unstoppable force. Just 28 years old, Jungkook remains one of the most powerful digital stars on Earth. His solo track, 7, is still charting years after release, while 3D recently hit new streaming milestones, earning certifications in Europe and beyond. Platforms like Spotify, YouTube, and TikTok still list him among their top global music figures. But what makes Jungkook extraordinary is not just numbers, it's longevity. In an industry where trends rise and fall overnight, he has managed to maintain a level of relevance that borders on historic. Industry insiders describe him as the template for the next generation of global idols. His inclusion in the most influential list reflects not only his music, but also his ability to cross borders effortlessly. Whether it's his Calvin Klein campaigns, viral gym routines, or spontaneous live streams, Jungkook has become a symbol of consistency. Fans trust him to deliver, no matter the medium, and that trust, that's influence. What makes this October recognition so powerful is that Jimin and Jungkook were named together. For years, ARMYs have celebrated the chemistry of these two members, one the emotional soul, the other the golden standard. Together, they represent a spectrum of artistry that feels complete. This dual honor has sparked speculation. Could it be a hint of what's to come in BTS's much-anticipated 2026 comeback? Some fans believe so. Others see it as a reminder that while each member's individual light is blinding, their collective brilliance will be unstoppable when reunited. The announcement triggered a flood of emotional fan reactions worldwide. In Seoul, subway ads celebrating Jimin and Jungkook appeared within 24 hours, funded entirely by fan clubs in New York. Digital billboards lit up in Times Square with giant portraits of the duo, sponsored by armies who pooled donations overnight. In Brazil, a fan event drew thousands to celebrate the honor with dance covers. Charity projects and mass streaming parties point one army in Jakarta shared. This recognition feels like
destiny.
Jimin and Jungkook together represent resilience, love, and the promise of BTS's future. We're not just proud, we're inspired. This recognition isn't only about fan culture, it's about how Jimin and Jungkook have influenced entire industries. Fashion. Jimin's Dior presence has redefined what it means for an idol to step into luxury, fitness, and lifestyle. Jungkook's workouts and discipline have inspired fitness movements worldwide. Music. Both members continue to dominate digital charts despite no new group activity in 2025. Philanthropy. Through their words and actions, they inspire fans to engage in charity projects. Globally, their influence proves that BTS is not just a music group, it's a cultural revolution. Perhaps the most exciting element of this recognition is what it foreshadows. BTS has already confirmed a 2026 full group comeback, which is being described by insiders as the biggest cultural event of the decade. The fact that Jimin and Jungkook are at the peak of their influence in late 2025 means their return will be explosive. Fans believe the awards, recognitions, and viral moments of today are only the prelude to something greater. Industry analyst Lee Hyun-woo put it best: if Jimin and Jungkook can command this level of influence individually, imagine the scale when BTS returns as 7. October's recognition is not the destination, it's the countdown. The recognition of Jimin and Jungkook as two of Asia's most influential stars in October 2025 didn't come overnight. It is the product of years of sacrifice, resilience, and relentless pursuit of artistry. To truly understand the magnitude of this honor, one must retrace the long, winding road that carried them here. Jimin's evolution, from self-doubt to global confidence. When Jimin first joined BTS as a trainee, he often spoke about struggling with self-doubt. In early interviews, he admitted he wasn't sure he was good enough to debut. Yet over the years, those insecurities became fuel. Fans watched as he transformed from a shy young man into one of the most magnetic performers of his generation. Fast forward to 2025. Jimin is not just a K-pop idol, but a symbol of artistic courage. His Dior appearance this month was not just fashion, it was storytelling. His bold choice to bear vulnerability on the runway mirrored his journey, from hiding insecurities to wearing them as armor. When asked by fashion critics what made him stand out, one insider responded, "Jimin has what luxury brands dream of: authenticity. He doesn't wear clothes to impress, he wears them to express." If Jimin's story is one of transformation, Jungkook's is one of destiny. Since debut, he has carried the nickname Golden Magne, the youngest who can do everything: sing, dance, rap, produce, and captivate. For some, such titles can become heavy burdens. But for Jungkook, they became a mission. His solo career between 2023 to 2025 cemented him as a global benchmark for what a K-pop star can achieve individually. When 7 broke records worldwide, Jungkook wasn't just making history for himself. He was carving a path for all future Asian artists to dream bigger. In October 2025, being named one of Asia's most influential wasn't simply about current popularity. It was about sustained excellence. His digital dominance, his ability to bridge cultures, and his power to remain relevant even in BTS's hiatus prove why his influence is unmatched. The symbolism of being named together while both members have unique journeys, their dual recognition has deeper symbolism. Fans see it as a double flame moment, where their parallel successes illuminate the larger story of BTS's impact. A Korean entertainment columnist wrote, "Jimin and Jungkook on the same list isn't coincidence, it's destiny." They represent the yin and yang of BTS: vulnerability and power, emotion and strength. Their influence together is bigger than their influence apart.